Anyways, though, you guys should see right behind you, boy, we have the Rec Room, the Configure This edition. Let me backtrack here. I just said that wrong. Let me backtrack here. We have the Rec Room update, the Configure This edition. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? We're looking at a beefy Rooms 2 update right now. So let's get started. All right, so for Rooms 2, Rec Room fixed some spatial hierarchy VR issues. They added a toggle to tear off the hierarchy menu so it opens and closes whenever you click on the selected name in the VR nameplate. Note that this is reset whenever the selection changes. I have no idea what that means or what that looks like, to be honest with you guys. Anyways, they also fixed menu positioning and scaling to better suit you. The menus are now more resilient when they have objects in front of them. Note that in VR, the menus are placed in space and objects. This is also how the Maker Pen tear-off menus work, but changes were made to make it a bit better, especially for the selection nameplate, which we now try a few different positions for. It seems to be behind something else. A lot of yap here in this update. They fixed an issue where shapes and replicators were visible when the replicator was not on some platforms. Updated invention version numbers, so in published Rooms 2 inventions will have a minor version, and published versions will have major version. And lastly, they fixed an issue where objects in Rooms 2 could suddenly become grabbable. They also had an issue in Rooms 2 where like your streamer cam would bug out, so does not look like they fixed that. Also, is the music? How's this? I don't think that's pairing too well. But yeah, what do we think? What do we think of this update? Like, what's in those noggins of yours, chat? So what do you think? What do you think? Seems mid so far? Okay. Anyways, though, let's continue on. Doesn't seem like we got too much, but we do have this Rec Room Studio patch note to go over now. Alright, Rec Room goes on to say this. The following objects can now be configurable through Object Config in Rec Room Studio: locomotion, collision, beacon settings, breakable settings, component visibility, physics settings, physics mode settings, vehicle, engine, front wheels, rear wheels, and health potion. And they also fixed a bug that could cause the first case in a switch not to execute even when it appeared to be configured correctly in Studio. Lastly, they fixed a bug that would not allow you to interact with the Studio objects using the Maker Pen. So that's Rec Room Studio. Probably 5 of you guys watching have Rec Room Studio, so we're just gonna skip over this. I don't think you guys have much to say about Rec Room Studio, but we do got this big old thing of general improvements and bug fixes ever. So let's dig into it. Rec Room goes on to say that they re-added text and external links to Creator Hub for platforms that support external web browsers. They added a seat config menu toggle, which uses seat rotation, and you can turn it off to decouple the camera rotation from the seat for screenplay. On non-touch screen platforms, the camera rotation in drawing mode is now always around the screen center instead of where the drawing cursor is. Create menus are now hidden from junior users. Since juniors weren't allowed to create rooms, it didn't make sense to keep the buttons there. They found I can't speak. The friend count display on your profile page no longer count pending friend requests. We only count your real friends now. They added a Rec Room object set color chip in beta. They fixed the screen's throw pose configurable settings for the throw handle. Fixed a bug with Rec Room Studio materials which would cause certain emissive materials to have incorrect gamma in game. If you're having this issue with your content, you'll need to raise each component of your emissive color to the power of 2.2. Whatever that means. I don't know. That's Rec Room Studio stuff. I have no idea what that means. Anyways, they fixed some issues with how often Rooms 2 badge popped up in rooms in the watch. They fixed the paddling on a rooms list carousels to have some padding at the top when they're multi-row. They fixed a bug that prevented him after adding object properties types. And lastly, they fixed a bug that caused some invalid invention. And that's pretty much it for general improvements and bug fixes. What do we think? Do we have anything? Oh my god, I see a $5. How much to pay to end stream early? I'm sleepy. These updates boring. Listen, Nix, listen. All right, we're not just going to be talking about the update, but there's also pretty cool moderation stuff as well that we're going to be reading about. So it's not even over yet. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it, but listen, we're not just talking about this up. Stay tuned. Neon text is finally fixed. Okay, that's dope. My brother doesn't even play R, and he has it. Our Sk0l R Studio is available to almost like everyone. Even I have. I mean, like, actively use it, ya blames. Be honest with me. You're not using Rec Room Studio. You're not using Rec Room Studio, gang. Just be honest to me. The way LeBron stands in the thumbnail is so tough. Thank you. Please don't keep reading. I'm tired. Blah, blah. They finally gave us ban update pages. That's so 2025. Listen, Nix. Listen. I appreciate the 10, but to be honest, you're kind of killing the mood. So stop being a stinker. But yeah. Anyways, we're going to keep reading because I don't have anything to say to Nix, honestly. But thank you for the $10, Nix. I appreciate it. My gangster. But yeah, there's also more to than just ban update pages. Anyways, let's continue reading. We do have experiments, which I think is arguably the best part of this entire update because it's split test basically, and we have 2 experiments. For our first one, they basically added an experiment to allow players to tune the voice volumes of other players individually from the profile page of other. You can check it out and let them know what you think. Time to let that DJ pump up the jams or quiet them down, whichever. Okay, thank you, Rec Room. But yeah, you can now actually control the voice or the volume of someone's voice on the profile page now, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty cool feature. I think that's pretty freaking cool. But if you don't, I mean, different strokes for different folks. Anyways, for the second experiment, they started an experiment that adds party cards to the online friends carousel. You can try using it to reconnect with your party friends more easily. And I think that was just a part of the experiment the last update. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's it for this Rec Room update. What do we think? What do we think? Rate this update out of 5. If you guys could rate this update out of 5, what would you guys give it? I want to know your guys'. How dare you? Okay, bro. Thank you, Nix, for $15. I appreciate it, to be honest. Voice so loud. 7 out of 5. Okay, 4. 1 out of 5. All right, Nix, thank you. You know, I'm glad you paid $15 for donation. It really makes me happy. I can stay unemployed. Sk0l, I don't think that means what you think it means. I don't. I just said it assuming that it meant what. Anyways, hi Sk0l. What's up, Joey? 7 skulls out of 5. All right. Hello, 9 out of 9. $1,000 to play Cookie Monster. That is just now. I'm okay. Quait. Is this guy telling me to quit? No? Okay, thank you, Rec Game. I appreciate it. Anyways, that was that update.
I got a thought, she be with the shit. She told me where he be. I said for sure, baby, let me know if you wanna eat. She like, fine, you already know. Just put your girl on fleek. I'm like, cool, I can do that, boo. What you want, some shoes? Jimmy Choo with that handbag too. Red